Hi, and thanks for watching this brief video where I'm going to tell you how I went from nowhere, nothing, and having no one to business success with social media, how I did it. So who am I? My name is Christine Gallagher, if you don't already know, and I'm an online marketing and social media trainer and coach. My website is communicatevalue.com. And if you're interested in getting a free e-course on Facebook and Twitter, you can visit communicatevalue.com/subscribe to sign up for that. I want to talk about the 7 ingredients that has led me to the business success that I have today, because recently a lot of people have been talking to me about this and asking me, how did you get where you are? How did you do it? How did you get through the hard times? And I want to really just distill down those 7 ingredients that I think got me to where I am. The first is social media conversations. I built my business from scratch. I had nothing. I had no money, clients, name recognition, nothing, no list. And I started using social media. And it was just becoming big at the time. And I really just got in there and started having conversations on Facebook, on Twitter. I set up a blog. And some of the keys to this are, I started using these social media sites in sort of a balance of business and personal information is what I was sharing. I see people just doing kind of the business thing where they're kind of like this corporate, faceless persona, and that I feel doesn't work as well as using a mix of business and personal. And some people are afraid to share personal, but I'm not saying to share like everything and private information. I just mean share your personality. Don't be afraid to let the true you shine through, because this is what makes people feel like they can trust you. This is what builds the relationship. In business, people buy from those they know, like, and trust. So don't be afraid to share some of that and do a balance of both. And get in there and interact. Don't just broadcast. Don't just send out links or have this one-sided conversation where you're always just talking at people. Interact with people, ask questions, really get in there and get to know people. Something like Twitter especially is very cool because you can have conversations with, quote-unquote gurus or more type celebrity people that you might not otherwise be able to reach. So it's kind of a very good opportunity there to get in and start interacting with those kinds of people. And you can learn a lot too from them. And this in turn drives traffic to your site, because most social media sites will allow you to add a link to your site. And so people, when they start talking to you, are going to say, I want to find out more about that person. And they'll click through and get to your site, which is what you ultimately want. Number 2 is done is better than perfect. This took a while for me to learn because I do have sort of perfectionist tendencies. I think we learned that in school, always aiming for the A+. But you need to know that you'll never have all your ducks in a row. They'll never all be ready to go no matter what. So you might as well just get going now, because if you're waiting for all the ducks to be in a row, you'll wait forever. And part of this, I think, comes from, you're worried about what other people think, or you're worried about just not looking good enough. You're worried about things not being perfect. You can't worry about that. You need to get it out there, course correct as you go, because you can always go back and change things and tweak things. That's kind of the beauty of an internet-based business. But don't worry about everything being just perfect. You really need to work with what you have and get it out there. When I started doing this, everything shifted. When I stopped worrying so much about everything being ready, I really started having success and things started flowing. Number 3, marketing pie. You want to have multiple strategies in place at once, multiple marketing strategies. Most businesses don't rely just on one piece of marketing. It's actually rare that, a business is successful with just one thing, just direct mail or just Twitter or just teleseminars. You need to have multiple things in play at once. And you don't want to stop. Whether the economy is up, down, good, bad, you want to keep your marketing going always. I always say you need to work on marketing every day. You need to work on creating things for your customers and clients and marketing. Those are 2 big parts of having a successful business. And marketing is just as important as the mastery, meaning what you're good at or what you do, your skill is important, but the marketing is just as important, if not more. And you want to always have things going, because you saw this with the recession. Like maybe restaurants, things like that, they might have survived when the economy was good, but once the recession came, they started to see things dip. And it's because they didn't market consistently. And then when the recession hit, they're like, uh-oh. So you want to be doing things whether things are up or down. And, some examples of marketing strategies that could be in your pie: Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, direct mail, teleseminars, get different things in play at once, and that's when you'll really have the most success with your marketing. Number 4 is having a mentor. This is something that's really important to me. They can help you avoid mistakes. They'll tell you, look, I did this, you want to avoid it. And it'll really cut your learning curve. They'll help you get from where you are to where you want to go. This could be a coach, anybody in that kind of capacity. They will give you confidence when you feel like giving up, because that will happen. And they will cheerlead you when you're feeling like, I'm stuck, I'm scared, I'm worried. They will be there for you to get you through that hard time. It's really, really important to have somebody like that. Number 5 is having faith. I'm not trying to get, spiritual on you, but you need to have some kind of belief that success will happen for you. You need to believe in yourself, and you need to picture yourself being successful already. You need to make decisions in your business from where you want to go and where you want to be, not from where you are, because you need to see yourself as that successful business owner, the 6-figure business owner, the $1 million business owner. You got to believe in yourself. And along with this goes avoiding people who might not believe in you. And this is sad sometimes because it can be family members and friends, but sometimes you need to just distance yourself from people who might not, be giving you the support you need. And it might be because they are trying to protect you, or maybe they're envious of you. There's all different reasons, but you really need to surround yourself with supporters and people who are going to believe in you. It's really crucial. Number 6, perseverance. As I said, you're going to want to quit sometimes. But if you stick at it and keep going, no matter what things are like, this makes up for a lot of other things in the end. This can make up for, maybe you're not the best at something and someone else might be a little bit better than you at it. Perseverance will make up for that, because a lot of times people will give up, especially right before they're about to have a breakthrough, and you want to just keep going. This will make you stronger in the end, because you'll look back and say, I got through that before, I can get through this, and it'll shape who you are. So you definitely want to just hang in there no matter what. And number 7, the list. This refers to your mailing list, your customer list, and email list. And I have here size matters, but you want to have a large, robust list of people. But even just as important as the size is that it's targeted. It's people who are your ideal clients and customers who want what you have. And having a list will bring you more success over time in your business than anything else, because this is what helps you move away from marketing one-to-one and moves you into marketing 1 to hundreds or 1 to thousands. And it really is such leverage. And when we talk about building a list, we're talking about, having people opt in, like on your website or blog, to get your newsletter, you join your mailing list, get a freebie. You want to always be building that list so that you have people to market to consistently. This has made a huge difference in my business, and the list is really where my income comes from today. So another extremely important ingredient. And lastly, you can do it too. A lot of times we get into this weird train of thought where we're like, well, maybe that person is successful because they're smarter or better looking, or they have more connections. It's all hooey. You can do it too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you come from, what your background is. If you persevere, you have faith, you build your list, you use tools like social media, which by the way are free. This is an amazing time in business. All these tools are actually free for you to use. If you hang in there and really just know that you're going to make it, you can do it too. So I want to just give you that encouragement. If you're having a hard time encouraging yourself, I believe in you. So thanks for watching. Again, this is Christine Gallagher with the 7 ingredients for my social media success. And you can find out more about me at communicatevalue.com. See you later.